What is going on, people? Welcome to Throwdown, episode 561. I'm your host, Tony Polanco, and tonight I'm joined by Emilio Lopez.
Sup, people? How's it going?
Chris Seeley.
What's up, everyone?
Carlos Romero.
Yo, yo, yo.
And wait, we still got more people here. Richard Bailey Jr.
What's up, everybody?
And of course, I cannot forget about Brian Manjoma.
What up? What up?
All right, guys, we're back with another one. Adam is probably at the TV terminal. Brett may or may not show up. And for you guys watching at home, or you're actually, here's the thing. I was thinking about that. I'm like, isn't that a stupid thing to say watch at home? Where else are they going to watch? They can watch anywhere. They can watch on their phone. They can watch at work. But for you guys watching, wherever you may be, forgive Manny's frozen camera, you know.
Yeah,
we can hear him.
Looks like I'm leaving.
Actually, no. Right now, you're actually sitting down, but it looks like you're looking at your phone.
Okay.
But that's better. At least people know you're present. But you sound good, and that's what matters. But yes, we're back with another episode. You know, for obvious reasons, this week was not a megaton like last week. The first couple of stories here kind of write themselves because we got the Game Award nominees and the Xbox partner preview. Xbox partner preview is interesting because I didn't even know what was happening. I was like, what? At work today, one of my colleagues is like, hey, man, did you get briefed on the games? I'm like, the fuck you talking about? I had no idea this was happening. But we're going to do that next. First, we're going to do the Game Awards nominees, man. We're going to go through all of these, and we're going to make fun of this stuff. And obviously, we're going to be doing our Game Awards stream. When is the Game Awards again? It's Thursday, December 11th. Okay, I mean, you know what we're going to do. We're going to do our usual stream and make fun of it. Maybe they'll show Virtua Fighter again. I'll be hyped streaming and stuff. But we'll see. All right, man. So let's get into it. Game of the Year nominees. Claire Obscure, which I believe is probably going to win Game of the Year. Death Stranding 2, you know, that got there just because of Jeff Keighley's infatuation with Kojima. Donkey Kong Bonanza, Hades 2, Hollow Knight Silk Song, and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Some interesting choices here because some of these games I've rarely heard a lot about or have fallen out of favor. I'm specifically talking about Hades 2 and Kingdom Come Deliverance. Like Hades 2, like that was a blip, man. Like remember compared to the first Hades, everybody was talking about that fucking game for months. Hades 2, I haven't heard shit, you know. But yeah, what do you guys think of the nominees for Game of the Year? I guess that says it all. You guys don't care.
I mean, it's like it just feels like the usual suspects to me. So,
you mean the expected suspects?
Yeah, it's like okay, we expected all of those things. Those are all, you know. I mean, granted, the Kingdom Come is a little bit weird, of a surprise. It's a little bit of a surprise, but
I will say this though, and Carlos, you go next. At least this year, I know all the games because the Game Awards loves to throw that one random game at you. You're like, what the fuck is that? Like there was that one year they threw that fucking Balatro game.
There's no Balatro?
Yeah, I'm like, I never heard of this shit until the Game Awards. You know,
none of us heard of it.
Yeah, none of us. We're like, we're a gaming podcast. We're like, what the fuck is a Balatro? You know. At least this year, I'm like, I know all these games. But yeah, Carlos, what are your thoughts, man?
Yeah, I'm not surprised by the list. I don't think there was anything that came out the second half that really blew anyone's minds.
Nope.
So it's pretty straightforward. I mean, the first three games are probably the three biggest ones, like the three real contenders that I feel like can actually win. And like you mentioned, Tony, Claire Obscure's I think is definitely going to win.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's got everything going for it, and you know
it's the underdog. It's the underdog and all that stuff. Yeah, people love that story.
Made by a team of 30 developers plus a dog.
You know,
it's a nephew to the system and Ubisoft. It's a throwback to JRPGs. You know,
this game resurrected turn-based. If you were to believe Twitter, you know.
Yeah, even though this hasn't gone away at all, I guess the only thing it can say is like it's it's brought back JRPGs that have more of a, I guess that are less like, indie feeling.
Yo, Carlos,
You know
would
what
this
I
be an FRPG?
It's definitely an FRPG.
You know?
Western turn-based RPGs are pretty rare to begin with, so might as well just make a genre out of it. And
well, I mean, what was it? What was that other game? The Undertale. That was a turn-based RPG too.
Yeah, it was, and so was Baldur's Gate. People, that won Game of the Year too.
People forget that one, yeah.
But motherfuckers forgot. I could go off on a tangent, but Rich, what are your thoughts? And I'm guessing some of these are controversial.
Well, I will say this: I'm surprised that Split Fiction is not on this list.
Oh,
obviously, Hazelight won I think they won Game of the Year before already for another game they did. But that's a game that everybody was talking about at the start of the year, and then they just said, "Okay, well, forget about this. Let's focus on all these other titles." So that's I don't know about that, but to go to copy what Carlos said, and I will say these two lines, he will know what I'm talking about. Hate it or love it, the underdog's on top, and that's exactly what it is. Because
stop.
Exactly, you got it. So, Player Obscure, it is without a doubt that's going to win.
Yeah,
it's not just because it's a good game. It's not just because of the whole storyline about this being an independent studio. It's also because I can see it. I've seen it. I've gone to multiple shows this year. Multiple events, people dressing up in cosplay as characters from the game. And then they also are having a concert series for the actual songs in the game as well.
I saw that, yeah.
So I think that's without a doubt, that's the winner. But everything else, not surprised. Like you guys say, that Kojima was going to get on there because, Jeff got to show his boy some love, and Death Stranding 2 is good though.
Yeah, it is.
But but it's not going to win against Claire Obscure though.
That's the industry darling.
They're going to Kojima's going to get something.
He's going to get something.
But I don't think it's going to be Game of the Year.
No,
I think he'll win Lifetime Achievement.
For the fifth time. I will say though, at least this year they didn't have to make up a category for Kojima to win. Potentially win. Like, hey, he actually released a game this year. So pretty interesting. By the way, shout out to Brett who's joining us. Anyway, let's get into it. We're gonna go through all the categories. Fuck that. Next up here we have Best Art Direction. Pretty much all the games we named, with the exception of we have Ghost of Yote here. Rich's Game of the Year, but I'll list these: Claire Obscure, Death Stranding, Ghost of Yote, Hades 2, Hollow Knight. I think this probably will be a toss-up between Hades 2 and Hollow Knight, because they actually have like very distinctive art directions. But what do you guys think?
I feel like...
What's up, Brett?
I think this whole thing was like watching two men in a business suit slowly give each other a hand job. It was just, I hated every minute of it.
Yeah. By the way, I didn't see did they have a presentation for the nominees? I just reading this off the website.
Yeah, they did. Yep.
Oh, God. Okay, I'm glad I missed that shit then.
It was hard to watch. It was like, oh, this is uncomfortable. Oh.
Yeah, don't worry. We'll all be uncomfortable when watching the proper show.
You could still smell the balls on Jeff Keighley's breath.
All right, next up we have Best Audio Design. Battlefield 6, Claire Obscure, Death Stranding 2, Ghost of Yote, Silent Hill F. All right, I don't know, whatever. Maybe Silent Hill will win this one.
Yeah.
I might be able to just cut a little bit into this and be like, I don't think anybody cares because the integrity of the Game Awards has been non-existent consistently for so long that all we're going to hear is a mixture of big names and then a couple of things that get put in there because they, quote, should have won something. And everything that you say means absolutely nothing.
No,
I'm not trying to undermine you, but I'm just trying to be like, all the words that you're saying are just going to be like, hey, here's some games that came out this month that we've decided to corporately back and throw some money at.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you're not saying anything we haven't said on the show for the past 10 years about the Game Awards, but it is a popular thing, so we got to do our duty.
No,
and,
I agree.
know?
As you go through these topics, as you get lukewarm responses, like that's just going to be my standing answer for like every topic.
Yep. No, you're right. But this is what we do every year, so we got to do it. All right, here we go. Rich, your favorite game is actually on this next category. Best game direction, Split Fiction.
Well, listen, I haven't played Split Fiction. I know a lot of our peers were talking about this game is amazing. People are talking about it does stuff that they haven't seen in other games. So if that is true, it's probably going to win this particular award, unless there's a co-op category or something like that.
There may be, who knows. But again, it's like only 5 games came out this year according to these awards. You know, Claire Obscure, Death Stranding, Ghost of Yotei, Hades. You know, the others. Best multiplayer. This one's it'll be interesting. Arc Raiders, Battlefield 6, Elden Ring, Night Rain, Peak, and Split Fiction. I don't know what the fuck Peak is.
I have a co-op climbing
Whoa.
game. It's a co-op climbing game. You have these cute characters, and you crash land on an island. You're supposed to climb up the mountain to get rescued.
Let me look at this shit. What are you gonna say, Brett?
Can you name those games again for me, please? Just like
Sure.
let's go down. Let's break this shit down like one at a time because I am immediately angry. So
Hey, I thought you were gonna get lukewarm responses, motherfucker. What happened?
Oh no, lukewarm responses are for things that I don't care about. I actively hate what gaming has done to the multiplayer sector. So
all right, let's go through each of them. Arc Raiders.
An extraction shooter, like every other extraction shooter. That is novel and innovative.
Yeah,
what else?
Hold on.
Good.
Okay. I'll accept most of Brett's slander because I think it's great. But with Arc Raiders, it's actually doing something nice and different and is quite refreshing.
Is it really?
Yes.
Okay, tell me about this. I'm actually curious about this.
So basically, it's a PvE, so player, enemy, and it's actually balanced very nicely to the point where the enemies actually feel like threats, and you can jump in solo queues or I think trios and doubles. So you still get that PvP aspect if you want to, so you can cooperate with people or not cooperate. So it kind of becomes like a weird mix of like a co-op game against robots if you want, or you can just go around and shoot people and loot their things. Like extraction shooters.
You don't need to reinvent the wheel if you just make it a little rounder. That's fine. That's still progress.
By the way, that's the one that's gonna win.
I believe so.
And
Yeah, and didn't it sell like 4 million copies in like a couple of days? Like it's a huge game.
Just for those, this is me being open to new information.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Go ahead, Brian.
No, I was about to say like it's doing like extremely good. It's like top 3 on Steam at the moment. Like, and it's been there since like it is beating out Battlefield 6. Like,
I mean,
on Steam.
That is awesome. And don't get me wrong, I do approve a quality game. I feel like games that win awards should do something new or set a new high standard. And it sounds like there was a component here that I wasn't entirely aware of that kind of does put a little bit more of a finer point on the type of game. Like I said, like you can just make the wheel a little rounder. You don't have to completely reinvent it. That's progress. That's fine. That's great. So this is me eating my lunch.
All right, there we go. Anybody else have any thoughts on Arc Raiders?
It should be nominated for more things, but again, I know these game awards are just fake.
Yeah, they're bullshit.
I can't say the other word, but
yeah, we will say that. We will say that a lot tonight. Okay, the next game here, obviously, Battlefield 6, which also did very well. By the way, we should say this. What's missing from this? What's here?
Easy.
It's not so much that anything's missing. I'm just like
no. There's a glaring omission. It is the one category that this franchise always shows up in. Not this year. And if Adam was here, he'd answer it. Call of Duty is not on the best multiplayer for obvious reasons.
Black Ops 7's not in there.
Yeah.
I had a really good pun here. I was about to say, like, the call has not been answered.
That it has not been answered. Very
Because it's been
interesting.
doomed.
Yeah. So yeah, Battlefield 6, Night Rain. Fuck, that was a disappointment.
Night Rain pisses me off, and like as somebody who likes Elden Ring, right? It's one of those like, look, I get if that's your jam. It's not mine. It's not the part I like about Elden Ring. It's honestly like one of the first things that's come out of the studio in a long time where I picked it up and went, I really like this. No. I tried. I really tried to. It's not really innovative. It's just kind of like making something with what's left over in the fridge. And I feel like a lot of, and that's, I guess, where my beef was coming from. It's like everything in here feels like reheated leftovers for the most part. Arc. I didn't know that they were kind of bringing PvP elements into that. I'll count that as forward progress. Is it the same with the rest of these? Are we at least moving forward? Are we just kind of recycling and rehashing? Like, this just feels like Taco Bell's menu, right? Like, we're just putting the same 7 ingredients in different ways.
Yeah. Well, I mean, how many games do we get like Split Fiction? It seems like this is the only studio that does games like that. So that's something.
Yeah, and I guess that's more.
But he's also Jeff's boy too.
Yeah.
So
he's gonna give the finger to somebody again this year.
Whatever. I mean, he says fuck the Oscars, but at the same time, they're just about as nepo as the Oscars are too.
Fuck the Game Awards. And then the other one, Brett, if you have any thoughts on it, called Peak. I'm gonna take that as a no.
Little video about Peak.
I'm familiar with that.
I don't know why that took so long.
Yeah,
sorry.
I was explaining. It's a co-op survival climbing game. You're trying to escape a mountain.
That's different, Brett.
It is different, but like, okay, gonna sound like I'm contradicting myself here. It is different, but in like a Super Nintendo indie kind of way. Like it's a kind of unique mechanic that builds into a small, interesting experience, not necessarily what I would call a full-fledged award-winning game.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't play this, but it is different. So there's that.
I mean, the things in this category highlight the lack of genuine good multiplayer games, in my opinion. Like,
what would you consider a good multiplayer game?
I'm surprised they didn't put fighting games in there.
There's fighting game. There's a fighting game category, which I'm going to sound off about.
I mean, for what it is, I don't think it looks bad. I don't think so. I never played it, but it looks fun. I've watched a couple videos on it, and it looks really fun. And it's like you can make that argument. Is Balatro like up to being Game of the Year when it was last year?
Yeah.
I mean, okay.
Like compared to what it was up against? Like, yeah.
No, it wasn't. Everybody was slobbing the knob of Balatro. I get it, but it's not fucking brilliant and it's not groundbreaking. It's something that has been happening in the tabletop gaming space for like a decade. It's not even a new and novel idea. Somebody just went, hey, they've been doing this in card games and it's oversaturated now. What if we made the card game into a video game that feels like a card game? And that's Balatro. Like, it's people that have their heads shoved so far up their asses that they don't know anything about like other kinds of nerd entertainment. Like, I don't know. Like, I know it's a video game, but like, bro, have you never played a board game? Like, it frustrates me. It frustrates me. It frustrates me when there's a world of half-dead MMOs that need more recognized, when there's games with asynchronous multiplayer that could be highlighted, or even just more Souls-like games where you could just jump in and run through the story with a buddy. Like more Halos, please. More Halo 2s. Like just that. Like, just what is so wrong with going through a campaign with a friend without having to turn it into some weird fucking season pass bullshit where everybody has to have their own fucking console and their own profile to get their own customized skins, blah, 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 blah. Who fucking cares? I just want to shoot aliens with some friends sometimes.
You went off on a whole tangent there. I love it. Anyway, so there's multiplayer.
He didn't say the box came out. He didn't say the box came out, but it did. He stepped on.
Oh no, it's here. It's here. It's sitting next to me.
Yeah.
I just menacingly sliding it back onto the table for now.
There you go. All right, next category that no one here cares about, which are most of these. Best narrative. Of course, Clear Obscure, Death Stranding, Ghost of Yotei, Kingdom Come Deliverance, and Silent Hill. There you go.
Silent Hill, I mean,
why do I care?
No one cares.
I don't care. And no, I say I don't care, and then I care. Oh my God. I had to say that. The universe hates me. There's a gypsy woman somewhere cursing me. Okay, fine. Let's just roll with this, okay? Best narrative is supposed to mean something. It's not a throwaway, you fucking douche canoes.
You mean Ghost of Yotei didn't have the best narrative this year, Brett?
Oh man, y'all who played Death Stranding don't think that was the greatest narrative ever created
of all times
in the course of man? Yeah. No.
Oh my God! Like it bothers me. Like I've been into a lot of audiobooks lately, and like there are really good stories. There are stories from my childhood. Like Final Fantasy VI fucked me up for life. That leap of faith shit, I still think about that sometimes, just in my head. Just randomly, just be like fucking Friday, like, hey, remember that time in Final Fantasy VI where there was that one chick that thought all her friends were dead? So she went up to the top of the cliff and she hurled herself off onto the beach, hoping that she would die and not have to deal with the apocalypse anymore. But then ended up waking up with her other friends and had to deal with the consequence of the apocalypse that they caused. That was crazy. That was just nuts. So
also, Brett, have you played any of these games?
No. Well, what were the games again?
Clear Obscure, Death Stranding, Ghost of Yotei, Kingdom Come Deliverance, and Silent Hill F.
Okay. Some I know the stories, and there's actually a couple of them in there that are pretty good. But like Kingdom Come Deliverance it's not.
Okay, I'll ask you this, Brett. What games do you think should have been here that were released this year? What games do you think should have been here? Because my thinking is like it's hard to complain about what's there if you're not offering an alternative that should have been there instead.
That's gonna be tough for me this year because I spent most of my year mostly comatose.
But you understand what I'm saying, right? I'm like, I love the anger, I love the energy, but I'm like, it's hard to justify you complaining when you haven't played a lot of these and you're not offering alternatives. I'm not trying to shit on you. I'm just throwing that out there, you know?
No. Challenge me all day long. Like if you want to go through them, like a little story, like I can't remember. Once you say three things, the first thing disappears when you say another one. So like that's just how my brain works. We ain't get through a list of 5 things and me remembering all 5. That's just not happening. Yeah. I can say some of those, like Ghost of Yotei. I haven't heard or been able to decipher an actual plot from this game, except kind of like strong women killed because revenge. Like it's just, okay, cool. What was the Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is more of a playground. It's not a grand narrative. I don't know what the story for Expedition 33 is. I've heard it's fucking banging. But if we're talking about narrative, like let's talk about narrative. I don't know why you're putting narrative games in with kind of theme park games.
No, they're saying game that had the best narrative, not a narrative game.
No, that's what I'm saying. That the game that had the best story, right?
Yeah.
But there's several kinds of games, right? Some of them are theme parks where you just go around and have fun. They're playgrounds, right? And then other games are story-centric games. And I realize the waters have become kind of muddied, but like Ghost of Yotei is a theme park, right? Expedition 33 is a story. And I fail to see. I'm not trying to talk shit on Ghost of Yotei because that just seems to be the flavor of the week, but like, why? Why is it in there? Is there some part of this story that is knowing that I don't know?
And well, Brett, and Brett, at the risk, just making sure, because remember at the beginning of this thing, you said this is all irrelevant, but you're getting you're giving credence to this You know what I'm saying? By these complaints.
And I said that. I was like, of course I'm going to be like, no, this matters. And then I'm going to get pissed about something. Like, of course. Because a gypsy woman cursed me sometime when I was a child. And everything I say has to be proven untrue. So, yeah, I'm gonna get heated about this. But, like, it's more of me having a personal beef to the idea of narrative has just floated. Like, these people have such bad media literacy that they don't understand what a narrative is. And that fundamentally bothers me.
Yeah. Again, I get it. I'm just like, what alternatives would you have had here instead? But we're going in kind of circles. So let's move on.
For this year, I can't answer for you. I can check last year for you, but
it's got to be this year. But here's another category that no one will care about. Although some of these nominees are funny. We have best performance.
Wait.
What's up?
Didn't the fucking monkey Wukong come out this year?
No, that was like 2 years ago, I think. I think it was last year. Yeah.
Okay.
So for best performance, there's 6 actors here, and 3 of them are from Clair Obscur.
Yeah. So, that's why you need to have best supporting actor or something like that. But granted, I will say this: the three that they chose in that category were all main characters. You actually play as all 3 of those characters.
Yeah.
The people there. So theoretically, they are main characters, and that's. But it's weird to choose all of them. You have Charlie Cox. Is that
Daredevil. Charlie Cox.
You have
is
Daredevil.
there, yeah.
You have Daredevil. You have what's his face?
Ben Starr, the homie. Everybody loves Ben Starr.
And then you have the girl from
Jennifer English. It says I don't know. I'm not familiar with her.
She plays. I can't remember what the girl's name is in that game. So they all do amazing work in that game. So I could see why they chose them.
What the fuck?
I find it a little silly that Charlie Cox got nominated for one reason. He only did 4 hours.
I heard about that.
He was only in the studio for 4 hours of that for his performance. So it was barely anything, and he's getting a thing for it. It's like, so then wouldn't that be considered a supporting character at this point? I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird one having him there, but I understand why he is there. Is because it's Charlie Cox.
And again, remember, this is the Game Awards. There's always got to be an angle to this. I'm not saying he's going to win, but I'm guessing he's there because he's got to promote the next season of Daredevil.
Oh, bro. Okay.
Yeah, there's also that too. He's probably there to promote the next season of Daredevil. What was it? The other one. The interesting one was they have Hanako from Silent Hill F, a totally Japanese actress.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Like, she's not like, it's not like the voice actor of her in the States. It's the Japanese actress that played her. Yeah. So, which is interesting.
And what about your boy, Manny Troy Baker? He's here.
Mean, we knew he was gonna. We knew he was gonna get it. He was indie.
Yeah, and of course, here's the one that Rich, the one you want to win, Erika Ishii.
No. I did hear that you will be casting your vote for her, but absolutely not, sir.
We'll have to see about that.
I just want to make one comment. It's
interesting.
Oh, go ahead, Rich. Make your comment.
Indiana Jones and the Great Circle came out in 2024. So why is that being nominated?
Because it came at the cutoff. It came after the cutoff point. That's why.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
It came at the cutoff point.
And it came at the cutoff point, and then they had a second release on PlayStation. Was it April?
Yes,
right?
that's right. Yes.
Again. So theoretically, it still fits in the thing. If you remember, Troy was actually, came out on the stage with Harrison Ford, and he's like, "This guy's pretty good." There you go.
Oh yeah.
Hey, he's pretty good.
Yeah. So I don't know who's gonna. I don't know, Ben. I would say Ben Starr, but they may pick somebody else.
He is very good in that game. I've seen most of that game,
and people like him in general.
People like him in general. He's a giant nerd.
Yeah.
But also Charlie Cox might, because his also what happens to his character is very, important in that game. It's sort of,
yeah.
I'm gonna say whatever happens is very important. Also, again, I would say the nominees are actually pretty interesting. Like again, like you have a Japanese actress, you have, a famous person. Oh, not bad. Like even Troy Baker being there for indie, I think it's a good one. The only one the big question mark I don't know of is a homegirl from Ghost of Yote. I haven't actually seen much of her.
I think that she was put there as a gimme. She was not that good.
Wasn't she a games journalist at some point?
No, she wasn't. She's an actress and an activist.
There was something else about her that she'd said something that she had been doing something else before.
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe she was some sort of journalist or something like that who got into acting. I don't know what it was, but I saw
possible.
something
Yeah,
about her.
possible.
Anyway,
Yeah, possible.
Tony, I have my answers now.
Go ahead, bro.
Troy Baker.
Okay, so, let's see. Blueprints. South of Midnight was actually at least a novel story, like a dragon.
Okay. This is not related.
Yeah, Brett went back.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. What, bro? You asked me a question. I went and did the dive. So
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Let's go. Yeah.
I needed to clarify. I'm sorry.
No. Sorry, I wasn't snapping at you, Manny. I was just yelling clouds. But like Outer Worlds 2, I haven't even gotten far into that game. But like I can just tell you, satire and writing. Satire is hard. Even bad satire is good. So you know what? It feel like it should be on there. That's just me. Final Fantasy Tactics. Tony, tell me that's not a great story.
It is, but here's the thing. I was gonna say it's an old game, but with this fucking awards, it doesn't fucking matter because there's a bunch of remakes here. How
about Adamfall? And you all played Adamfall? The game's dope.
I have not, but there you go. Those are alternatives.
The whole point of Adamfall is to use environmental storytelling to figure out what actually happened. It's an innovative approach to narrative storytelling. Why isn't that in there?
Probably because they didn't play it.
Mm-hmm.
Again, all this shit. I say this every year. It's all popularity contest.
Yeah. No, exactly. You just called me out, so I had to come back with the information.
No, I appreciate that. Go ahead, Rich.
Oh no, I was just going to say to go to the point that Brett made. I don't know who the people are they get to come up with these all of the nominees, but clearly they aren't playing all these other games because all the stuff that Brett mentioned, some of that stuff should be at this award show.
I agree.
So
we keep repeating the same 5 fucking games here. Like the next category we're about to talk about, best music. We've seen every single one of these games. Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2, Ghost of Yote, Hades 2, Hollow Knight. It's all the same shit.
Now I heard that
you're saying 5 games came out this year.
Yes, basically.
Yeah, only 5 games. Only.
Yeah. What were you gonna say about the music?
I was gonna say I heard our boy Mr. Carlos Romero. He was jamming to this music. So for Expedition 33, so he will definitely be voting for that to win this award. So there you go.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it wins.
Good. It's quite good music. I'm not sure about about what Hollow Knight has, but
Death Stranding 2 is basically Hideo Kojima's like mixtape.
Yeah, it's his iTunes playlist.
Yes, exactly. That's literally what it is. Hades 2, I can't comment on that. Ghost of Yote, like it's just cinematic music that just goes into the background. There's nothing special there,
I mean, like can you name the music from the original Ghost game?
Not really.
I remember it was flute music. I know that.
Yeah. I mean, that's the problem with a lot of the games. Not memorable music. All right. Next up, we got action. This is a big mishmash. I do have some thoughts on this one. Battlefield 6, Doom: The Dark Ages, Hades 2, Ninja Gaiden 4, and Shinobi Art of Vengeance. I personally would want Shinobi to win this one. That game is fucking awesome. And I'm guessing they had to make a choice between Ninja Gaiden 4 and Ninja Gaiden Ragebound. I like Ninja Gaiden 4 a lot, but I like Ragebound more. You want to talk, motherfucker? Hold up. Now I got to go off. I have to go off.
Tony, you're rolling up on the box.
that game Ragebound had the best soundtrack of the year easily, and it's not on best score again because these fucking people don't play these games. Easily the best fucking music, not only of this year, but like probably the last couple of years. Like, because again, music is just so unmemorable in games now. So yeah, there you go. Another bullshit thing. Doom the Dark Ages, that's a good one. Yeah, I would like Shinobi to win because that game is just amazing. Hell, hold on. Why isn't Shinobi in best art direction? Like, come on, guys.
Yep. That's a very good point. Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. But what do I think is going to win? Probably going to be Battlefield because it's sold a lot.
Actually, no. I mean, actually, you know what? I don't know. I don't think it. I mean, I think it would be. I mean, granted, it's interesting seeing a shooter like those type of shooters being put into an action game category.
Well, there's two shooters. There's two first-person shooters here.
Usually the Call of Duties and the Battlefield sort of skip these sort of these awards. So
no, they always have Battlefield and Call of Duty in the multiplayer.
Okay. I don't think Battlefield would win, to be honest, for me.
Yeah. Well, they need one first person shooting game to win. But who knows?
Why isn't Indiana Jones in that?
Yeah.
I guess
that's true. You know why? Because it's in best action adventure game, which we're talking about now.
Oh, okay. All right.
Death Stranding 2, Ghost of Yotei, Hollow Knight, Indiana Jones, and Split Fiction. So there you go. Maybe Indiana Jones will win that. We'll see.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it'll win that one. I'm sure Kojima's going to win one of these. It's not going to be a full sweep.
Yeah. Best family game, Rich's favorite category.
Split Fiction is going to be.
It's in there. Split Fiction, Sonic Racing, Mario Kart World, Lego Voyagers, Lego Party, and Donkey Kong Bonanza. I think Nintendo's going to take one of these.
You think they're going to?
Well,
yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Rich.
I think you're correct, but I would say this: I would love to see Sonic Racing win over Mario Kart, just to see what the response would be online.
What the fans
afterwards.
would say.
Oh yeah,
I would like that too. Yeah.
I mean, I would like to see Bonanza win.
That'd be nice. It was a good game.
Well done game. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting category.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Best fighting game, and I got thoughts on this one.
What did they do?
All right, so I'll list the games, and then I'm going to go off because I've been thinking about this ever since they announced this stuff. 2XKO, Capcom Fighting Collection, Fatal Fury City of the Wolves, Mortal Kombat Collection, Virtua Fighter 5 Revo. I'm gonna.
Whoa! What the fuck is wrong with these people?
I'm gonna say the good thing, Manny. Then I'll say the bad thing. The good thing is, at least all of these are actually fighting games. Remember when Sifu won best fighting game, right? Let's go through these one by one. 2XKO. It's a fucking beta. It's not a full game.
Yeah, it's not a done game.
It's a beta, but that didn't stop fucking the WB game from winning, even though it was a beta that year. What's the name of that fucking game? Multiverses, right?
Multiverses, yeah.
And I actually think 2XKO is going to win this because it's from Riot,
that's their sweetheart. Right?
Next, and I'm going to lump these two together: Capcom Fighting Collection and Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. What's wrong with those? They're old games.
They're old games. Why are we giving awards to old games?
Yeah. Virtua Fighter 5 Revo.
Another old game.
Yes, it has a new engine. Yes. Technically it's new in that sense, but no. Come on, man.
No. Why are we doing these re-releases? You might as well just stick every single release that PlayStation had put on their fucking old games on their network because they just came out.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Here's the thing: there are other new fighting games they could have put on this. Even other, I don't think these games are good. They should have been here. They should have put that Hunter x Hunter game here. Crap game, but it's a new game. It's a fighting game. The Bleach game should have been here. Another shit game, but it's new and it's a fighting game. The only one, and it's not going to win, even though it's the only fighting game eligible here, is Fatal Fury. It's a brand new game. It's not a remake, right?
Brand new game. Yeah.
It's not going to win this. I guarantee you, it's going to be 2XKO because it's a Riot game.
Yeah.
You know.
And yeah.
And I have to say this, even though Fatal Fury is the clear winner, even that one came with some fucking problems because you had two characters that had no business being in it. You know, fucking Ronaldo and Salvatore Ganacci. So, yeah. Again, you guys at least have fighting games this year. That's good. But no. It's fucking Game Awards. So tone deaf. All right, here we go. Oh, look at this. Games that haven't been listed yet, for the most part. Okay, 3 of these haven't been listed yet. Best indie game.
Okay.
So let's go through it. Absalom, Ball X Pit, Blueprints. Then the rest of these we know. Clair Obscur, Hades, and Hollow Knight.
Blueprints, I know that one.
Yeah, that people like that one a lot.
Yeah, it's like, like a puzzle game where you make your, a place.
Yeah, go ahead, Rich.
Like a maze game.
Yeah, I could see Blueprints winning this. They're not going, you can't give Claire all these other, that award too. It's going to get some awards, but Blueprints, this is probably the one that wins that I will make a guess.
Is Hollow Knight on this one too?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I think it's between Blueprints and Hollow Knight.
I agree. Yeah, I think that's a good one. Best mobile game, we can skip that when no one cares. Best ongoing.
They're gonna rattle that one off too at the show. They're gonna be like, best mobile game, blah blah blah.
Yeah, exactly. Best ongoing game, we don't care.
Is Final Fantasy still on there?
Of course it is. Of course it is.
Yes, it is.
Actually, you know what? I'll rattle these off: Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, Helldivers 2, Marvel Rivals, and No Man's Sky.
I think the only game that hasn't won.
Cyberpunk. Yes.
Where's Cyberpunk on there?
Yeah, go ahead, Brian.
I think that there's only one game in there that hasn't won this category beforehand, and that's just a joke in itself.
Which one would it be?
Because I'm sure
Fortnite? Fortnite?
No, Marvel Rivals, because I'm sure that every other game there has won this category
yes,
beforehand.
You're right. Okay, you know what, Brian? I think you named the winner. I think you just named the winner. Yeah. Because everybody likes, Sue Storm. All right. Best RPG. Let's go through these. Because there actually are some different games here.
Okay. Ooh.
Avowed, Clair Obscur, Kingdom Come, Monster Hunter Wilds, and The Outer Worlds 2. Interesting. I don't know which one is going to win. I don't think Monster Hunter's not going to win. I don't even consider that. I don't consider that an RPG. Jeffrey says these are the categories the Muppets would come out for. Yeah.
No, don't do the Muppets dirty like that, Jeffrey. Come
on.
No,
they'll come out. To make us to entertain us because these categories suck.
Okay. I thought the Muppets made the category.
No. They would come out to entertain us because we're bored. Does anybody have any strong feelings on best RPG of the year?
I mean, there's 1,000 Japanese RPGs.
No JRPGs on this. No JRPGs here. Except Monster Hunter. I don't know about that.
I don't know.
Yeah, we're gonna say Rich.
Oh no, I was gonna say. I know Brett would probably say. Outer Worlds 2 might have a chance. Kingdom Come Deliverance. I know people keep talking about that game. I still haven't played it. Avowed. No, thank you.
Yeah, but, avoid.
We'll see what happens.
I don't even remember what Avowed is about. Like it's like
medieval RPG. The usual.
Isn't that other one of the medieval RPG? The one that everybody hated?
Kingdom Come is also a medieval RPG, but it's more realistic.
Yeah.
All right, next up here, our favorite mashup, best sports and racing game, because those categories just fit well together.
I'm guessing Mario Kart's on there, right?
Mario Kart's on there because it's obviously comparable with EA Sports, FC, FIFA, F1 25, the racing game. Rematch, I honestly don't know that one. And then Sonic Racing Worlds. Let me look up Rematch. I'm not familiar with this one.
So
go ahead, Rich.
Rematch is the game that's made by the team that made Sifu, and everybody thought was surprised. Wait a second, these guys just made Sifu. Why are they making this game? So
it's a soccer game. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I will give a shout out to our boy Adam Vale. We had an opportunity to cover the game. He saw that and said, "Nah, son, just get me the FIFA game. I'm not playing this other game." So
that's funny.
But I will say this: I don't care about this category. But if you guys say that they need to make money on this show, maybe F1 wins and Brad Pitt will come out there and accept the award on behalf of EA.
Be funny. All right, best strategy sim game. Civilization 7. Hey, Brett, there we go. We got Final Fantasy here. The Ivalice Chronicles. Jurassic World Evolution 3. I didn't realize they're up to 3. The Altars. Tempest Rising. 2 Point Museum. Hey, listen, at least all of these games have not been in other categories, so good on them. But for me, it'll be Final Fantasy, even though it's an old game. But yeah, any thoughts on that? I'll take that as a no.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead, Rich.
Final Fantasy will be my pick also. I hear that Altars game is good, but I haven't had a chance to check that out. But I would, definitely Final Fantasy Tactics, I would say, personally. But we'll see.
Yeah. Best VR AR game. Alien Rogue Incursion, Arcane Age, Deadpool VR, Ghost Town, and The Midnight Walk. I haven't played any of these because I don't mess with VR. So I don't know if anybody has touched these.
Brett, you haven't played the Deadpool game?
No, I want to though.
Yeah. I'm just gonna make a comment here. This Deadpool game was featured heavily at Summer Game Fest. So I would not be surprised if it wins, but I could be 100% wrong. I mean, I don't know.
And then you could have Doogie Howser come accept the award, right?
Okay.
Look, I'm going to be honest right now. I'm
talking to Deadpool.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest right now. The only thing that I care more about than a Deadpool game is a goth baddie who I am currently talking to. So, sorry, guys.
Oh, you got to get going? You got to go? Got to do your thing, Brett?
No. I'm just not paying any attention. I'll be back with you in a minute.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, now this category, I don't know if it existed last year. Best adaptation. Before I read the nominees, did that exist? Best adaptation.
Yes, they did.
Okay.
Yeah, it was something else that won. It was Arcane that won last year, wasn't it?
Yeah. Okay, you're right. Okay, because I had a conspiracy theory, but I'll throw it out the window now because it existed. Because I was going to say, hey, they made up a category so it could fit The Last of Us in. But
you know,
well, yeah, The Last of Us was nominated the last time.
Yeah, go ahead, Brian. Yeah.
No, I was just saying the exact same thing as Manny. Like Tony, that's exactly what they did, but they did it for the last season of The Last of Us.
Yeah, and here we go. The best adaptation is the Minecraft movie, Devil May Cry, Splinter Cell, Death Watch, Last of Us 2 Season 2, and Until Dawn.
Oh my God! Why is that shit on there, man?
Until Dawn. Everyone hated that fucking thing.
That wasn't even a good adaptation of it.
I know, Rich. You saw it. You said it was Until Yawn.
Yeah. I was not a fan of that movie. I knew it was going to be garbage, but I have AMC A-list, so I have to use that subscription. But yeah, it wasn't worth my time.
You wanted your time back.
Yeah. Community support. Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, Helldivers 2, and No Man's Sky. I think they're gonna give it to Baldur's Gate because they got to give it, they got to give it some love,
So I mean, does that mean that like community support? Does that mean that you like if you call them up, you don't get like an automated message or something?
Yeah,
is that what it is?
No, it's not that. It's just the community. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. All right, best debut indie game. Blueprints, Clair Obscur, Despelote. I don't know this game. I can't pronounce that. Dispatch and Mega Bonk. Mega Bonk is actually not supposed to be there. They got rid of that because the dude was like, "Yo, I've made games before. It's not a debut game, so get rid of Mega Bonk from that." Maybe this.
Wait, he literally popped out and said, "No. This is not my debut."
Yeah, because again, these guys don't pay attention.
No, it's the first time they thought they found him.
Yeah, go ahead, Rich.
So I will say this. I did see that. Yeah. So Mega Bonk is out. That makes sense. I guess it's between. Obviously, they're going to say Blueprints or Clair Obscur.
Yeah.
But I personally think Dispatch should win this because if you don't know what that game is, it's made by Ad Hoc Studios. They were the ones helping out on The Wolf Among Us Season 2, which we never got because Telltale decided to take it back over, and we still haven't gotten it yet. But Dispatch is very good. It's very solid. So
I actually think that may actually win this one. I think that because a lot of these other games would have already won in other categories. So I think Dispatch is good because people seem to like that game a lot. I used to always see the superhero game, right? I always see people talking about it.
Why wouldn't that have been in the narrative thing?
That's a very good point.
Literally narrative.
It is, yeah. It is literally narrative. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Was these guys another bunch of former Ubisoft?
I'm not sure. Dispatch, right, Chris?
I think they were too.
Yeah, Dispatch guys. Yeah, the studio. I know there's another one in here that like the Clair Obscur guys. That's also former Ubisoft.
Yeah. Episodic game. It's all narrative. Yeah, you might be right.
Yeah.
But don't quote us on that. Okay. Next up here, innovate. I don't care about innovation, accessibility. Stupid. Games for impact. We don't care about that. Best esports. We don't care. Best esports athlete. We don't care. Best esports team. We don't care. Content creator. We don't care. And then most anticipated game.
Who was the content creator? Is it put anybody that anybody knows on
your
there?
your boy Kai Sanat. He's on there.
Who?
The guy who was giving away PlayStation that caused a riot by Union Square.
Oh, okay. They didn't put like somebody like fucking Critical or any of those other guys on there.
Moist Critical is on this. I don't know who that is. I don't know these people. Kai Drell, Kai Sanat, Moist Critical, Sakura Miku, and the Burnt Peanut.
Oh, Sakura Miku is isn't that the one? Like she's
You're asking me this?
No, I mean she's like I think Sakura Miku is one of those.
Isn't that the Sega virtual girl?
Yeah, she's a virtual.
Hatsune Miku. You guys are talking about. That's Hatsune Miku.
Okay.
Yeah, not Sakura Miku. Talk about Hatsune.
Okay.
Yeah.
They didn't put your boy on there, Maximilian Dude.
Nope.
I mean, Homeboy was getting some pretty good numbers during the PlayStation shit. This thing was beating out PlayStation.
Yeah, but they don't pay attention to fighting games. Although I will say they at least have two fighting game guys in best esports athlete, Mena RD and Kakeru. Mena RD, he's king of Evo right now, and he's Dominican, so I got to give him a shout out. He won Evo America and Evo Japan. That's crazy. All right, and the most anticipated game category. This one's an easy one. It's fucking Grand Theft Auto 6. That's gonna win it.
Grand Theft Auto 6.
Yeah. The other. Again. Yeah. Again. Yeah. Again. Yes. Right. Yes. The others for anyone who cares is 007, Wolverine, Resident Evil, Witcher 4. For me, it is Resident Evil, but Grand Theft Auto's gonna win this shit. And that's it. That's all the categories for this year, man. Go ahead, Rich.
One last question I was going to ask. Maybe you guys have an answer. why the hell is The Witcher 4 on there? Because that's not coming out next year.
It's not. Yeah.
Was that that'll be on the list for every year now until it comes out. I guess that's going to replace Grand Theft Auto 6.
Yes. Yeah. So another lackluster thing, but we will live stream it and make fun of it as we always do. You know.
Mm-hmm. I actually do have a question, and this has bugged me for like several years since I've noticed this. Why is it that some categories have like 4 nominations, some have 5, and some have 6?
I noticed that. I don't know. You would figure they would be unified, right? Like 5, 6, but I don't know.
No.
It's stupid.
It's odd.
No, I agree. I 100% agree. It's another thing that's just dumb about this Game Awards in general. But again, we will roast it as usual. Probably ask our homie Dave Gilton to join us as well. He's always fun. All right, next up, we're going to go through the other thing, the Xbox partner preview, which I didn't know was happening until today. So just for the full disclosure, I looked up 5 different, like, here's everything that was shown, and they all had different orders. So I don't know what the running order for this was. So I'm just going to read this off of Xbox Wire. So if this isn't the way it ran in the show, forgive me. I literally went to GameStop. I went to fucking Polygon. All the websites had their own different orders for this shit. So forgive me, because I like to try to do it in the way it was presented. All right, first up here, we got the 007 game. Does anyone care about this?
Yeah, I have a comment to make about this.
Yeah, go ahead.
This was a waste of time in terms of yeah. I mean, listen, I'm going to check out the game because I spoke about it on our YouTube channel. But this, for an actual reveal during an event, this is a waste of time. It was talking about the car that's in the game. I'm like, really? Xbox?
Wow.
No one cares about this shit. So that was ridiculous.
Okay, so it was a trailer for the car. Ain't that? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the Aston Martin Valhalla. All right. Next up, we have a game called Armatus. It's a world premiere. What is this? Let me look at this shit. Rich, you have any insight on this?
Well, I can tell you right now, it's a roguelike third-person shooter, so that's a no.
That's a
no. For you, that's definitely a no.
Yeah, roguelike, you lost me. You lost me there, man.
Yeah, I just saw a little bit of the trailer. I'm like, yeah, I wasn't really impressed. So no, I don't think so.
Yeah, Brian, you got any thoughts?
Yeah, I actually liked it. It was a nice mix of shooting and melee combat, and I kind of gathered the whole roguelike part. I was like, it's a roguelike. But I was like, okay, you know what? I will give it a go, because again, I don't like base building. I don't like survival mechanics, but yet I enjoyed Power World. So I thought, okay, you know what? I'll give this a go. Maybe it might be fun. And again, it just reminds me of like the PS3 era of games, where it's like, oh yeah, he's like your stylish takedowns and your whatever, you know. It's like, okay, cool. Like more of that, please, rather than sad dad games. So I'm for that.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. The graphics look really nice. I'll give it that, and kind of gives me a little bit of a, not too much, but a little bit of a Returnal feel as well. Looks cool, but the roguelike part I don't like. But it looks nice. Next up, we have Clover Pit. I don't know what this is, so let me look at this trailer. It's a gambling game. It's a roguelike. Skip that. I don't care. Crown Sworn. What the hell is this?
It's Hollow Knight.
It's a Hollow Knight game?
It's Hollow Knight. It's like I was getting those exact vibes while watching that. I'm like, oh, this feels heavily inspired by Hollow Knight. Again, not a bad thing. It's fine to
Looks
do
nice.
that.
Yeah.
I'm no interested in that type of game, so.
Okay. Yeah, it looks nice, but yeah, I don't care either. And obviously you guys, I'll be depending on it, because I didn't see this. Again, I didn't know this was even happening. All right, Dave the Diver's getting a DLC. We don't care about that. Echo Generation. Go ahead.
Here's something. Why hasn't Dave the Diver been nominated for best support in the Game Awards? Because
you're right.
Tons of like DLC. Like it got like Godzilla, had this, had like 4 other ones.
I remember
like,
that.
in between. I think it even had like Jaws as well. So I'm like, this game is getting collabs like Fortnite.
You know why, Brian? Because they didn't play it. That's why. Let's just be honest here. Okay, and then we have, so that's Dave the Diver. Next, we have Echo Generation 2. I didn't know they made an Echo Generation 1.
I said the exact same thing.
I don't know. So it's like some Back to the Future type of game? The hell am I looking at right now?
I have no idea, Tony. I just remember the end. I was like, oh, there's a 2 there. I'm like, where's the first one?
Where's the first one? Yeah. It looks like a card battle game, so that immediately takes me out of it. No thanks. Next up, we have Erosion, which is another game I've never heard of. I don't know, Brian, if you have any thoughts on this?
Probably blanked out at that point, so don't remember it.
Looks like a Western game, like, I don't know what this is. Stupid.
Yeah.
Oh, is that like the
like not isometric, but you know what I'm saying? Twin stick shooter.
Yeah, it's the game where when you die, you come back 10 years later. You respawn 10 years later. It's interesting concept, but I need to learn more about some of these games because I only saw it briefly. But
I think that's from the same, again, I think, because I've not checked this, but there was really popular wizard game that was 2D from some company in Sweden called Notaria or something like that. So I think this may be the same studio, as it looks and feels the same. I can check online, but I don't care that much.
Yeah,
but
fair enough.
I just remember that game, people were like really enjoying it because you can just do like some really dumb things and break the game, and that's why people liked it. So this seems to be in the same vein, which is great. But again, the art style, I really couldn't see. I literally couldn't see the vision. So I'm like, no, I can't do this.
Yeah, no, I agree. Next up, Rich, this is something you're very interested in. Eminem is coming to Hitman. I didn't make that up. Yeah, Eminem is coming to Hitman.
Yeah, I saw this. I had a good joke with our friend Mr. Kennedy about this because I'm like, they had the Bruce Lee elusive target, and I guess this is now the next stage of that where you have Eminem and Slim Shady. You have to take out Slim Shady. So that's yeah, that should be interesting. But I damn well I won't be playing that. But I just thought it was funny when I saw that.
Yeah. Next up, we have The Mound Omen of Cthulhu. So it looks like it's a Cthulhu game, but it looks like some like fucking Spanish conquistador shit going on. I don't know what kind of game this is. The trail. Oh, it's a first-person shooter. Okay. Okay.
It looks interesting.
Yeah.
I wonder how much the co-op part is forced in there, because it seems like heavily forced by the looks of it. But again, it's like my issue is that most people that do these type of games, they don't really understand like the Lovecraftian aspect of things. So you kind of just get people that are like, oh yeah, it's Cthulhu, so just throw weird squid monsters and there you go, it's done. It's like, no,
and make everything green. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just kind of like, okay, but for the sake of it, I will look at it and check it out. But I don't think I'll buy it.
Yeah, fair enough. Next up, we have Raji Kali Yuga. Don't know what this is. I know what the Kali Yuga is, but I don't know this game. Go ahead.
Here's another one, Tony. That's a sequel to like Raja something.
It's a sequel.
Same thing. It's like when was the first one? Yeah, this was just pure
CG trailer.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, CG trailer, nothing, and hence I'm like, okay, like you come back to me when you actually have something of substance.
Yeah. So next, Brian, we have a game called Reanimal from the people who made Little Nightmares.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. That's it. Just yes.
Yes. Okay, fair enough.
It's Little Nightmares, people. Yeah. Again, I played first one, I'm going to platinum number 2.
Nice.
And so yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I love the whole like small people, giant, weird, distorted creatures. Like
I hear 3 is not so good.
Yeah, 3 was made by different studio, so that's why it's not so good.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Supermassive Games worked on the third one. There actually is a demo out for this that I was playing right before we started the show. Yeah, this is way better than Little Nightmares 3 already. And I'm only about maybe 20 minutes into the demo. So yeah, that's yes. Like Brian said, yes. Thumbs up, yes.
Good stuff.
I did not know there was a demo.
Well, now you know what you have to do.
Now.
Yeah. All right. Next, we have Roadside Research. What the fuck am I looking at here? All right. This looks stupid, so we'll skip that. Okay. Here's a game I saw a lot of people talk about today called Tides of Annihilation. It's like basically a hot girl fighting, crazy monsters.
Now, a question now, Tony, isn't this the game you were talking about you were looking forward to before, or was it another game?
It probably was another game because I'm not familiar with this. But I will say this may be one of those games that I've probably seen I just forgot about.
Yeah, PlayStation had a conference for one of these games. I don't know if it was this game. It looks very similar though.
You might be right, but yeah, it's like hot women fighting monsters. Good enough for me.
It's definitely something that we have seen before. I just don't remember when we've seen it because it was revealed. Again, I don't remember where, but the PlayStation thing does sound and make sense. So probably there, and we all said, okay, this looks good.
Yeah,
it looks like I was getting very heavy Bayonetta vibes, but in England. So
yeah, it's based on Arthurian legends, Brian. So that makes sense there.
I don't think that Arthurian legends had girls like that in it. But
no, they didn't. They didn't. Not like that. What studio made that? Was that a Korean studio? It looks like it, but I could be wrong.
I think it's Chinese studio,
okay.
and that's why it's there for best. No, sorry, I'm getting confused. Ignore me.
Okay, fair enough. All right, or we're almost done here. Total Chaos. What am I looking at here? Looks like a first-person game. Creepy.
Yeah.
Horror.
Yes.
So I found out a little information about this because I actually was sent a code for this game right as soon as after it got announced.
Oh wow!
This game started off as a Doom 2 mod, but it's actually a survival horror game, all first-person shooter. I haven't checked it out yet, but I saw the trailer. I said, okay, I think I know what this is going to be like, so I gotta check it out.
All right, it's interesting. Next up, we have Vampire Crawlers. What the fuck is this? Oh yeah, I don't know about. Oh, it's another first-person shooter, but it's wait. What the fuck am I looking at? It's like a first-person shooter card game.
It's like a mix of like those. I don't remember what genre it is, but like those dungeon crawling games in first person.
Yes,
it's like that
cards.
With cards.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
In the style of Vampire Survivors.
Interesting.
So it looks cool. Again, it's definitely a cool idea that they've gone down that route, but I don't care.
Yeah. All right, and the last game here we have a Zoopunk. What kind of game is this?
Now,
okay, you go.
Go ahead.
This is the game that
it's an action game.
Yeah. I heard our very good friend Carlos. This is the game that he was very excited when he saw this because.
So is this a Souls-like with a rabbit? Like, what am I looking at here?
I like to call it Bunny Blade.
Bunny Blade. Okay. Bunny Blade. I like that. Manny's not joking. The protagonist is a rabbit.
It's a rabbit, yeah. Bunny Blade.
Yeah, so it's anthropomorphic animals. There's a hippo. All right. Interesting.
I thought it was a sequel to a game called Fist that came out a couple years ago.
I remember Fist, yes.
Yep, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay, cool, Fist 2. And then it's like, no, it's not. It's like, oh, okay, fair enough.
I'll give it this. It has nice graphics.
It does look really nice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And according to that post on Xbox, this is coming out in 2027. So they showed that very early. Yes.
Wow.
This is early.
Game of the year. All right, so that's the Xbox showcase. I think that could have just been an email. That wasn't that interesting, to be honest. But But yeah, I guess going by the applause in this room, I think I speak for all of us where I say that was not that great, but also not terrible. I'll give it a little something. All right, let's move on here. Let's get into some controversy. So
already,
Linus Tech Tips caused some waves this week because he said that he had spoken to the Valve folks when he went to the event for the Steam Machine, and when he asked, "Hey, is this going to be like $500?" They got very quiet, and that kind of coincides with some of the other reports. And I believe it was actually Steam Valve that said that this is going to be more priced like a PC. So maybe our wishes of this being like $600, $700, maybe way off. It says here, YouTuber Linus Tech Tips revealed that Valve had a weird reaction when he mentioned Steam Machine being priced at $500. So it's probably going to be more than that, which is a little disappointing. But obviously, and this is why we didn't get the price. Unlike with the Steam Deck, when they announced the Steam Deck, we got the price. This shit, they're gonna wait until the last minute. I guarantee you. Which is
everyone's
nuts.
doing. Xbox did it with the Ally.
Mm-hmm.
They all take their time because they're trying to figure out what they can get away with.
Yeah. So Carlos, are you gonna have to redo your estimates for the price on this thing now?
So I said $650.
Yeah.
Originally, I'm thinking $700, but I don't know. I'll stick with $650. I said for the cheapest one.
For the cheapest,
doesn't
one,
have a controller, just a box with I forgot how many gigabytes, but
512 for storage. Yeah.
Yep. So I don't think I never expected 500. Just considering how the market is right now, if they wanted to sell that system at $500, they'd be taking a huge hit, and obviously a pretty huge hit. And it's fine because most consoles sell at a loss, but these days I think that would be too much of a loss. I don't know. I didn't see that Linus Tech Tips video, but I wouldn't be surprised if they actually came out with because I think we're gonna get more than 2 tiers, right?
You mean like models, right?
Yeah, like it's gonna be like
there's 512 gigs and 2 terabyte. That's 2 versions. Then there's gonna be a model with the controller and one without.
Yeah. So that's I think that's how they're gonna make it like sort of palpable. It's like the most expensive one, the 2 terabyte one, is definitely going to be around $1,000.
Hey, Carlos, I got to be an asshole. Say that word again.
Palatable.
Okay, there you go. Okay, I thought I heard something else, but yeah, palatable. Yeah. Go ahead.
I don't know. Maybe I said Power World.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. The more time that has gone by since the Steam Machine announcement, the less I'm enthusiastic about it.
Not week.
Yeah, I know, right? It's been a long time. It's been a while. At first I was really enthusiastic about it, even though I wasn't personally going to get it. Just thinking about it as something to disrupt the market.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. I just feel like it might do well, but it's not going to be something that's going to be like, watch out, PlayStation or anything like that.
Oh man, I wonder if Adam's still going to get it. He's already calling it Pedro.
Gotta get the Pedro.
So yeah, we'll see about that price, and we'll find out in spring. Yeah, man. Like I think I said this on the last show. I think what was my I think my limit was $8.99 for for the full package one. That's brutal, man. So we'll see about that. All right. Regarding price, so we know that the PlayStation 5 in Japan is getting a lower price point, and we didn't get an exact explanation. Now we did. Basically, the new CEO over there is like, hey, we're getting our butts kicked by the Switch 2. We can't have that. We're switching gears.
Yeah.
And one thing that's interesting, Manny, I found out about this before he took the role. Like, apparently Sony in Japan was just resigned to just let the Switch win. You know, and this guy's like, no, fuck that. He was like, no, we're not having that. Yeah. They were just like, no, we're like, okay, it's like, it's just going to win.
It's just going to win. No, it's not. Fuck them. He lit the fire under their asses because they're like, oh.
Yeah, so this new guy comes in. He's like, wait, what? No.
It's like, what, you're going to let these motherfuckers win? Nah, man, we Sony.
Like, yeah, we supposed to hate Nintendo.
Yeah. They fucked us over. You remember that shit? And they're like, we weren't all around for that.
Yeah, because the PS5, has not been doing great in its home country, and this guy is very keen on switching that. I mean, I think that PlayStation Showcase that we saw a couple of weeks ago is proof of that. We're getting more of a focus again on Japan, which I think is a good thing. Mm-hmm. Because I think moving away from Japan has caused PlayStation to lose its main focus. Focusing on all these sad games as we've talked about. So that's a good thing, so shout out to them. And then speaking about sales, so GameStop for one day is going to have a trade anything in day, which is hilarious. But
I like seeing the things that they didn't want you to bring in.
Yes. Let me see if it, here we go. This is the part I want to read. What things you cannot trade in. So you can't trade in hazardous waste material, chemicals, or liquids. No lithium-ion batteries or items containing lithium-ion batteries. Weapons or ammo. That's probably for the Hicks, in the South.
You're like, you mean anything?
Yeah. I got my gun. Dead or alive animals, not including taxidermied animals. Legal or illegal alcohol, that's probably moonshine, tobacco, drugs, or pharmaceuticals. No computers, computers excluding some MacBooks that GameStop normally accepts for trade-in. Okay. Other machines like document scanners, printers, 3D printers, label printers, or digital frames. Small electronic equipment like portable digital music players, VCRs, DVD players, DVRs, digital converter boxes, cable or satellite receivers, and projectors. No gift cards. No sexual or explicit items, so no dildos. And anything resembling body parts. This is fucking hilarious, man. I want to trade in my guns and my taxidermied animals. But apparently they're only going to give you like $5 back total. So it's like, what the fuck's the point? Stupid. But that's GameStop. Yeah, it is. Dumb. All right. What are you guys going to be trading in?
Nothing.
You don't want that $5?
For what? I can go you can do better on eBay.
You probably can, yeah. You can actually sell your taxidermy animals there, I mean,
it depends on
what are you working on, man? You got a figure there?
Yeah, I'm working on a figure here.
Yeah, I feel like this guy's concentrating, All right, I'm going to give you guys a quick little preview of Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. I actually got to play it. I got to play it a month ago, bro. During New York Comic Con, but the embargo lifted earlier this week. I only played for an hour. I never played the original, but I really like what this game has to offer. It kind of has basically they told me there that they created real dolls and 3D scanned them into the game. That's why they have that kind of, for lack of a better term, Gumby look about them, which is kind of really fun. And I'll say this, even though the game looks cute, it's hard as fuck. I got my ass kicked by the boss. It was unfair because I start the fight. He instantly kills the character that has the resurrection spell. Instantly kills them. I'm like, okay. And then there's another guy. He also has resurrection spells. I'm not kidding you. Every time he cast a spell, it failed. Every time. So within 5 turns, my whole party was wiped out. Fucking brutal, But I enjoyed it. And I want to issue a formal apology to Riku-san 1 because I will be playing this when it drops. So I won't be playing Trails in the Sky. So apologies for that. But yeah, it's going to be fun. Dropping February 5th, so I'm guessing review code will probably be 2 weeks before that. So February is going to be, I mean, we talked about this before. February is going to be a stacked month, you know? For me, it's going to be Dragon Quest VII and Resident Evil 9. So Japan, baby, bring it on. So yeah, go check out, keep your eyes on. And I also heard that because the original game was very, like, for lack of a better term, bloated. They just threw a bunch of shit in there. Made you repeat a bunch of stuff, revisit stuff. They said they streamlined it because they were like, okay, back in 2000, that was acceptable. Just have these overly long games. Most people don't like that. That's what they said. So that's pretty interesting. By the way, quick aside, because we were trying to workshop some headlines for this game, and one guy, he was like, he didn't really know what this game was about. He didn't know I had not played the original. And he goes, Square Enix has reimagined one of my childhood favorites. I'm like, I wasn't a child when this game came out. I was 20 years old, and I never played it. You know, I never played it. I was 20 when it came out, dude. You know?
Yep.
Because again, people
and then,
think,
of course, they'll be like, "Yo, man, you were 20?"
Yeah, they're like, "Wait, when did this game come out?" I'm like 25 years ago, motherfucker. Like, you 45? Yes, I am. All right, and the last story here, even though I don't really care about this, but you know, this for you too, Mickey. Legend of Zelda, the first photos came out. I'll just say this: at least Zelda's a woman, so that's good. Chris, have any thoughts on the pictures that we got to see?
I mean, they didn't show too much. I just kind of looked like a student film. The pictures.
Yeah,
I was not impressed. Like, it just looked like two people cosplaying sitting in a park. I'm like, that's really seeing it. But
yo, man, don't hate on New Zealand. That's some Hobbit town
no,
right there.
No,
yeah.
like, no, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Right? It's like it was two people dressed up like Link and Zelda in a grassy field. Like, okay, you know, I thought they would show more of the set pieces, like, you know, the Hyrule Castle or Ganondorf's Tower or something, but it's just two people sitting in a field. So I'm like, okay. And I think they only did that because somebody was on location and uploaded their phone video, right?
Oh,
so
shit.
They're like, oh, we got to.
They had to get ahead
that
of
came
it.
out like 2 days before. Yeah, somebody put out a phone video. Look, they're filming Zelda.
One thing that I find weird about this image, Chris, is like Zelda is taking the lead bow and arrow, and Link's just sitting there staring at her. I'm like, kind of odd. You know, shouldn't Link be in front? You know.
He also doesn't have his hat.
No hat, he doesn't. Yeah, no hat.
We'll see if this is another girl boss kind of bait and switch. We'll see.
Yeah, I don't have I don't have any hope for this. So, you know, whatever.
I don't think it should have been live action. Like, you committed to all this animation. You've been working with Universal and Illumination, and you go kind of behind their backs to Sony of all people, to Sony Pictures, and do this deal. So
yeah, that is very strange, you know. But I guess, you know, Sony Pictures is a different division than PlayStation. They're not happy with Nintendo, obviously, you know. But
I think I think Miyamoto has an itch, kind of like, sort of like Kojima. Like, Kojima appreciates Hollywood and stuff, but Miyamoto has this weird thing about his legacy. That's not weird, but he wants to cement his legacy. So maybe he wants a live action hit under his belt. It certainly wasn't the original Super Mario Brothers movie with Bob Hoskins.
I mean, that movie caused Nintendo to not have any movies for decades, you know?
Yeah, 30 years, right? No
That's
movies.
crazy, man. So there you go. When is this movie dropping? Next year, right?
Yeah, next year.
All right. Dumeke, you could give us your full review when you see it, bro. You know? All right, man. That's going to do it for us. Another good one here. Let's start plugging some stuff. Manny, what you got?
So, yes, was it TMNT Journeys number 2 is out on the streets. Probably going to stop talking about that because it's going on to the next month. And what is it? That's a cover by Kari and myself. And the other one is Street Sharks number 1. That's also out on the streets right now. So, again, probably going to stop talking about that soon because Street Shark number 2 is coming out next month, which we don't have cover with. But we do have covers with Blood and Thunder from Skybound and Robert Kirkman. So that is number 7 is out now, and number 8 is coming next month. So they just showed the cover for that one. They have a bunch of covers. They're doing a really cool cover job. They got Kari and myself doing a bunch. They got like Arthur Adams, and not on this specific one, but they got a bunch of really well-known comic book people, and then us. Kidding. So that's coming out next month. And stay tuned. There's always stuff. Also, thank you. I'm not sure if there's a lot of crossover, but I was on Dave Wonder's 24-hour stream on the last weekend, and I did a raffle for the final Solid Zero Subsistence book, which was the what do they call that? The MGS Con exclusive. And what I did was a special deal, because it was for a special charity raffle for his thing. So for every single person that donated to the raffle, which was $10, there was an additional thing added. So we had about 15 people that donated to it. So that meant 15 additional things, including the book. So I put Power Rangers Prime number 9, which is my cover that I fully illustrated, Blood and Thunder, the Power Company, which is both projects by with me and Kari, and a shitload of my prints from this year's Comic-Con. So you got MGS prints, you got Spider-Man, you got Gambit, a bunch of really good stuff, and that went to a guy named Super Spike Online. So congratulations to him.
Good stuff. Rich was coming up on the Coalition this weekend.
Oh, yeah. So first and foremost, shout out to Mr. Adam Vale, the TV Terminal. They have been covering several great shows, including Mayor of Kingstown. So definitely check out the YouTube channel, his YouTube channel, as well as thecoalition.com. As for the Coalition, myself, Gary, and Dana, we did cover Power, the latest episode of Power. That will be up momentarily around 1 a.m. So check that out. And then, of course, on the gaming side, because this is a gaming podcast. Yes, I finished up a review for Neon Inferno. It's one of those run and gun shooter games reminiscent of Contra. The review is currently on the website as well as the Coalition Gaming channel. I definitely would say check it out if you are looking for another game. Again, the game only costs $19.99. It's on everything. So definitely check it out and stay tuned. Sale. Oh, it is.
Yeah, I just picked it up on Steam. It's $15.99 right now.
Oh wow! See, wow. Okay, yeah, it's definitely worth checking out. I would say that much. But yeah, check out my review, and I will have plenty of other things that I'll be talking about soon because there's a couple of other things I'm working on. And as for Call of Duty, yes, there is something Call of Duty related coming also because, Adam is working on a review for that too. So, but stay tuned.
That'll be a fun review because I know Adam's not very happy with that game,
That's correct.
It's funny, man. By the way, real quick, I was talking to my cousin yesterday and I brought up, like, hey, are you playing the new Call of Duty? And he's like, yo, I haven't played that game in years, man. That shit's gay. So he left a while ago.
He stole the writing on the walls.
Yeah, he left years ago. All right, hey Brett, if you're still there, man, you want to plug your stuff? He might still be macking. We'll leave him alone.
Yeah, he might be macking. It's all good.
Leave him. Oh, there he is.
No, I'm still here. Sorry, I didn't realize I'm mute. Check out my shit, Summer Dark Tattoo, all one word on Instagram. I've been sick as fuck this week, so I haven't done much, but picking up again this weekend leading into next week, so should be posting regular and shit posting even more regular. So you can also find some prints on there. That's it for now. Eventually I'm getting that website up. We'll see.
Good stuff, man. All right, guys, we're out of here. So make sure you follow Throwdown on Twitch and Twitter, subscribe on YouTube, join a Discord, and find us on your favorite podcast app. Links to everything down below. Once again, I was your host, Tony Polanco, and tonight I was joined by Emilio Lopez.
See you next time.
Chris Seeley.
Hey, take care, everyone.
Carlos Romero.
Peace out.
Brett Murdoch.
Deuces.
Richard Bailey Jr.
Have a good weekend, everybody.
And Brian Manjoma.
Later, guys.
All right, guys. We'll be back on Sunday, and I'll give you the heads up now. Next week, we will be doing the Thursday show on a Wednesday because it's Thanksgiving. So just keep that in mind, man. All right, but we will be back on Sunday, man. Later.
Peace.